everyone. I'm Zach from World of Game Design, and I'm here to help you determine if the Alien RPG is the game for you. The goal here is to give you enough of an idea about the game, its themes, and mechanics to make a somewhat informed decision on whether or not you want to give it a go. So what is Alien? From Publisher Free League, Alien is a universe of body horror and corporate brinksmanship, where synthetic people play God while space truckers and marines serve host to newborn ghoulish creatures. It's a harsh and unforgiving universe, and you are nothing if not expendable. Stay alive if you can. So what other games is Alien like? I think it's a lot like the other Free League games. They all use the Year Zero system, each one with a little bit of its own flavor. If you're familiar with those, you're probably going to fit right in here. Also, I think the Vampire 5e Hunger dice are very similar to stress dice in this game. So if you're familiar with that, it's going to factor in there as well. And then also a lot of D6 systems like Weston's Star Wars game where you're building D6 dice pools. The same sort of thing is happening here. If you like the following elements, you should play Alien. Number 1, being scared shitless. Stress and xenomorphs are just the baseline of this game. Just wait until your whole party starts to become unhinged and panic sets in. Number 2 would be the Alien franchise. If you like that series of movies, you're probably going to enjoy playing Alien. There's 2 different modes, campaign for your gun-slinging space marines, and cinematic for all you space haulers just trying to survive. There's a little bit of something for everyone. Finally, I think if you really like dice chucking, you're going to be throwing a lot of D6s in this game. There's nothing quite like the rattling of a dozen dice in the hand. If you don't like these next elements, maybe you shouldn't play Alien. If you don't like losing some player agency, there's a panic system, and panic doesn't always go your way. Sometimes things get out of hand and you're going to lose temporary control of your character. Frequent and sudden character death, speak of the devil. Especially in cinematic mode, it's pretty much a given that somebody's going to die. And last, this is Alien, so body horror, if that's not your thing. I mean, there's going to be some unwholesome graphic imagery all throughout this experience. Alright, with that, let's dive right into our currency score. On ease of access, we're going to give it 4 of 5 Chin Yen. The only ding here is for the lack of a quick start guide. There's no free dip your toes in space, really. Aside from that, though, I can't recommend the starter set enough. It has everything you need for a solid 3-ish session run through cinematic mode, including a really thorough rulebook. This is easily one of the better bangs for your buck as far as starter sets go. On the content side, we're going to give it a 5 of 5 Chin Yen as well. Here, I'm specifically going to reference the starter box content. You really don't need anything else unless you decide to commit hardcore and run a full campaign. You could run the starter box content for several sessions, and it has plenty of building blocks within it for further adventuring. There's extra item cards, extra tokens, and a heavily detailed rule set that's really just missing character creation and extra aliens. I'll also say that the adventure book here is one of my favorite presentations of an adventure out there. It communicates exactly what the game mother needs to know, exactly when they need to know it. It's perfect. The core book, though, is also excellent if you choose to buy that. But this is one of the only times I want to point you towards the starter set and say you may never need or have a feeling towards buying anything else. It's that great of an experience. It's complete. On the system side, we're going to give it 5 of 5 Chin Yen as well. You can probably see where we're going with this. We really like this game. The Year Zero engine works perfectly alongside the modular stress and panic mechanics that they've welded on. You feel like you're in the universe. It's a perfect encapsulation. I also really appreciate their mechanics for power supplies and pre-gen evolving motivations. They've got some really cool stuff in there. On theme, again, 5 of 5. As mentioned with the system talk, this game perfectly presents the feel of stories in the Alien universe. It's horrific at times, darkly comedic at others, with just the right amount of body horror and tech lingo to make you feel right at home. In addition, the cinematic and campaign modes means that there didn't have to be a choice between themes. If you like Alien more than you like Aliens, or vice versa, you can get your cake and bug squashing Marines too. It's all there. Finally, with support, I'm going to give it 4 of 5 Chin Yin. This game has Roll20, Fantasy Grounds, and Foundry support. I'm dinging it mainly by a point mainly for it only having the starter set and Destroyer of Worlds available on Roll20 right now. There's no Space Marines book, no core rulebook. They also just announced another upcoming box set, and at some point this year, a one-shot scenario for their new organized play platform. So there's a lot coming, and it seems like this is a license that they're going to maintain. The lack of cheaper supplementary content here currently hurts them as well. I'd love to see a handful of one-shots for both Space Marines and Haulers to kind of fill in the gaps. Final haul, out of 25 possible Chin Yin, Alien Nets 23. I adore this game. It's currently my favorite system out there and has shackled itself beautifully to one of my favorite franchises. If you like Alien, you will absolutely love this game and you should buy it. If you like this video, consider subscribing to our channel. We have a lot of great content and different playlists, all centered around getting you into more RPGs and making those games better. You can also check out our website at wogd.com for our very own published content. Finally, we have a podcast. It's called Geeks Can't, and it features myself and a few buddies chatting about topics that came up at our gaming tables, Kickstarters, RPG news, and interviewing creators by the dozens. Go give us a listen if podcasts are your thing. It's also recorded live each and every week. Until then, we'll see you next time.